Hello everyone, my name is Alberto and welcome back. So in this video I am going to put together the shirt that we designed in the last one. I took out my trusty shirt pattern. It's the same I used in the other shirt video. However, I'm gonna make some modifications because, for example, my pattern includes a vent in the back that I'm just gonna leave in because this is more of a sort of overshirt. Is something that you could put over a hoodie in my mind. So I'm just tracing it and then I'm gonna modify it a little bit, just going with my experience. So I'm just tracing everything on the fabric. It's denim, it's not delicate, it's fine. So I'm also making the armhole a little bit deeper, just a centimeter. I'm marking here. I'm marking the seam allowance as well. And here I'm just tracing it. And then I'm gonna make the side completely straight because in the original pattern it slightly slopes to give a sort of a more of a slim fit. And this again is just slouchier and a bit wider. And I'm also making it a bit longer. And as I said, these are just modifications I'm sort of coming up with very quickly. Here you can see I just trace them on and then I cut the whole thing. And then I'm gonna take my fabric. First of all, I'm just gonna quickly trace roughly where I want the pattern to go. And then with the help of some pins, I'm just gonna pin the fabric all over the back of the shirt, roughly where I want the little blocks to end up. And then I'm cutting it not super precisely, leaving a little bit of a border. That's fine. I'm gonna refine it later. That's just to block it in place so that it's not gonna move. And then I trim the excess like so. And then to the sewing machines to completely stitch it down. There we go. Here I'm gonna trim the excess all around at first. I'm also pressing the whole thing. Didn't shoot it, but you can imagine that. And I'm trimming the excess from the bottom because I stopped sewing roughly where I wanted it to end with these special scissors that are for applique, and they're made exactly to not poke holes or cut the fabric underneath. Very useful, by the way. And there we go, just cutting it off and back to the sewing machine. So now I've done both horizontal and vertical lines. Now I'm doing the zigzag all around because it sort of ties the whole patchwork design with the zigzag I did on it, and it sort of melds it onto the shirt so it becomes one piece of fabric. And here's how the back looks. And now I cut the carré in the back, the yoke, and I'm tracing the same modifications on the two front parts so that I can cut those and basically do the same thing on those as well. Here I already did one, and onto the second. I also added a little patch because the fabric ended a little bit earlier. Here I'm attaching the yoke to the back. Onto the collar. And then I took everything off because I hated it. Here I quickly drafted a sleeve and I started modifying it a little bit because I didn't want the shirt sleeve in the end. I thought a jacket sleeve would be a bit better. So I just quickly cut one and stitched it on. But spoiler alert, I hated that one too. So in the end, I went for vest. I do have an idea that might be interesting for a sleeve, but I might do it in the future. I'll update you just in case. But yeah, the sleeve was awful. It fit badly because of the fabric, because the patchwork makes it a bit bulky. And this is a sort of lightweighty denim, sort of mid-range denim, and it didn't look right, so I just took it off. Here's the facing I cut for the armhole. And yeah, here's the final result, for now at least. Buttons are still missing because it sort of ties in that sleeve idea that I told you about. So we might go back to this. But meanwhile, thank you for watching. I hope you liked the video. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe, leave comments, and I'll try to reply in case, and I'll see you next time. Bye!